Welcome back everyone to another episode of Minecraft Better Than Adventure. I've been locked up in our sheriff's jail and I need to break out. Luckily, I dug myself right into the bank here where I can escape right outside of the bank like that. So today, I'm going to be building a western-ish style ranch house as suggested by Sasquatch. Now, I apologize that this episode is late. I've been very tired recently. YouTube hasn't exactly been my priority. I want to enjoy my hobby, not treat it like a job. So with that being said, let's get straight into the build this episode. This ranch house, it's a design I sort of just winged in my creative test world. I'm not exactly sure if I'm happy with the design, but I do think it turned out at least a bit well. You can see that I've already placed in the windows for the front here. The reason this build is raised one like this is not because the terrain lowers like this. It's because this actually has a porch that you'll see in a little bit. As with all our western builds, I think I'm gonna focus on the facade first, just because the front is usually the most important of any western related build. And as I do this, it is getting dark, so I wonder if I can just sleep right here. Here we go, nighty night. Oh, and seeing those wolves there reminds me that last episode I asked you all to give me some name ideas for our little buddy right here, our last surviving pet. You guys suggested some great name ideas, but the one I loved the most was Loaf. This was suggested by Snail Badnick Enjoyer, and I just thought it fit well, and their reasoning fit well too. What they explained was basically that we had butter and we had jelly, like peanut butter and jelly. So now all we needed was the loaf. So this little buddy here is now named Loaf, our little buddy Loaf. He's very friendly, and I was actually thinking if I get him to hold a loaf. Now Loaf is holding a loaf. How wonderful is that? Let's put this steel sword back in this chest here. And now that we're here, we can head back to the build. I really don't have a lot of topics to talk about this episode, so I wanted to come to you guys to ask. Please give me some questions in the comments down below for next episode. I'll be sure to answer them. And if you want me to talk about any topics, mention that as well, because I always struggle with commentary in these episodes. Right, so now that I have the first layer of the facade, what I'm just going to do now is fill in the rest of the build. Even though there's going to be more windows here, and I'll have to take out the wall a bit to put the windows in, I figured I would just fill in the entire wall before I do any windows. And I just took a bunch of unnecessary damage there, but it looks like my leather boots saved me, so I'm fine. Walking along, singing this song, placing wood blocks all day long. I'm walking along, I'm singing this song, placing brown blocks all day long. Hey, pickles on the seafloor. So now that we have the basic foundations done, I'm gonna start the porch because it goes 3 out like this in a relatively simple way. However, I should actually go 2 out because the third block out is supposed to be slabs. I'm taking that sort of raised look with the slabs idea from the Japanese house we built a while ago. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna place this here, and I'm gonna go along and slab along. It might just be perfectly enough. What do you know? Look at that. There we go. And actually, now that we have these right here, right exactly here is where the other window on this side goes. Right about here is a slab, and we'll see why in a moment. I need these fences, and I need to go 4 up. So 1, 4, and then go down here and do the same 1, 4. And then right here, actually, and this is why we made this a full block, is another 1 and 4. And then 1 more over here to keep it symmetrical. You might notice the door isn't symmetrical, and I did that just purely to make the front look less bland. And then here, and I believe now I'm good to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. These stairs sit here, this stair sits here, and around this side the stair sticks here. And so now I've worked my way up here because I need to get another layer of the wall done here. And as I do this wall layer, I guess I should answer a comment one of you guys left, and this question comes from none other than Danielle29. They asked, what features do you want in Better Than Adventure? That's an amazing question. one that I'm surprised no one has asked me in the past, or if they have asked me, I must have forgot. When it comes to features in Better Than Adventure, it's a little complicated for me. I don't want to put a ton of features in the game, mostly because I still want to keep that sort of beta aesthetic and look and feel to it. And if you add too much to Better Than Adventure, you might as well just play modern Minecraft, you know? But some other things I would like to see are, honestly, I don't know. I can't think of any off the top of my head. It's really weird. I've played Better Than Adventure for so long, but I honestly don't think I want much more in this mod. I wouldn't mind if development wrapped up here. I would probably like them to add some basic quality of life features. This version of Minecraft already has so many awesome and amazing features that both modern Minecraft and beta Minecraft don't have, making it its own thing entirely. Like when I press tab, I can scroll through my hotbar, which just makes using the hotbar so much easier. Though, to be fair, no one ever uses this feature anyways. But it's just little quality of life features like that that really improve this mod for me, and I would like to see more of those sorts of features. I really don't think I want too many more mobs or items, mostly because, like I said, I want to keep that beta aesthetic to it, and if we add too much, we will absolutely lose that beta aesthetic and all that comes from it. Though, I gotta admit, some basic world gen enhancements, like adding some new dungeons or dungeon loot, wouldn't affect much in my gameplay, so I'm totally fine if they add more of that. I'd love to see more color options. I feel like that would be overcrowding the game though, so you'd have to be very careful what you add if you do add more color options. What would you guys like in Better Than Adventure? What feature or what update would you guys like to see in this mod? Let me know in the comments down below. It's the sort of thing I always wonder about this mod, like how people play it, because obviously I'm not the normal user. I don't play this game like a normal person would, in the fact that I pretty much just build. I'm a creative guy. Most Better Than Adventure players though, at least from what I've seen, are much more technical. They know more about the mod and they play more modded Minecraft than me, so they probably want a ton of modded features, like how Danielle suggested that he wants a backpack. I actually don't want that. I feel like having extra inventory space of any kind would take away from the Minecraft beta feel, and you might as well just play modern Minecraft with shulker boxes or the new bundle. And that comes from a creative builder like me who often runs out of inventory space. Now that we have stackable food in Better Than Adventure, I feel like you should be able to manage your inventory a lot better. Alright, I'm gonna add the top window here, and I'm going to extend this entire layer by one more. Alright, let's see if we can bucket clutch. Ouch. Let's go ahead and sleepy weepy. Alright, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this around and I'm gonna add the window to this wall. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. You can see that on every side of the Western Ranch house, the windows are different. When I do the interior for this, the rooms are gonna look very whack. Okay, I finally thought of a feature that I'd like to see in Better Than Adventure that is in modern Minecraft, though I'd like to see it implemented in its own unique way, and that is the crafting system. The crafting system of modern Minecraft saves so much time, and Better Than Adventure already has a guidebook that tells you how to craft stuff, so it feels like it wouldn't be that out of character for Better Than Adventure to have a way to just click on something, then click, and then bam, it crafts it with the materials you have in your inventory, so that I don't have to manually circle stuff and manually fill out and make a staircase like this, because that is just a pain and it wastes a lot of time. I was really proud of this roof design when I made it because it felt like what I assumed a Western ranch house would look like. In the end, it gives you that sort of overarching design that felt better in a Minecraft ranch design house compared to the normal roof in a triangle shape like this right here. So I have another question for you guys. When you're building in survival and you drop a block, like I dropped that stair down there, do you drop down, grab it, and then come back up, or do you just leave it and forget about it? Most of the time, I honestly just leave it and forget about it because I don't want to have to come all the way back up, though I guess this is all up to opinion whether or not you think it would be worth the time to actually do it. The actual roof design itself is not super hard to fill in. It's mostly just the amount of blocks it's going to take me to do this that is worrying me, though we have plenty of oak trees surrounding us. It's getting dark, so I'm gonna have to quickly finish this part of the roof. 3, 2, 1, clutch. Oh, there we go. I love it when I successfully clutch. I know it's a short distance, but I feel like I'm slightly getting better at clutching the more and more I do it. Now let's grab back to this and fill all of this in. Womp, bomp, stomp, mom, dump, clomp, gwomp, I ran out of words. Some may call me cringe. And to that I say, I don't care. I'm having fun playing Minecraft and commentating, and people call me cringe all the time, especially when I post YouTube shorts. Man, are YouTube shorts comments unhinged. We might have just enough stairs for this, or I'm jinxing myself right now, who knows. And there we go. That's the ranch house finished. And what's kind of funny is I happened to build it right next to this little pond here, so it looks like now we have this pet squid. Leave a name for this squid in the comments down below. I'd greatly appreciate it because it looks like he's our new pet and this is our new pond. Though depending on how I feel, he may get evicted soon. So without further ado, let's head right into the sign garden. First up is Danielle 29. Then we have Endless Pain, Nicholas Buffone, Argo Thingy, Quadrilige, Snail Badnick Enjoyer, The Desolator, Patchy MC, Purple Weirdo, and finally, Chompy. An absolutely massive thank you to these 10 people for watching until the end of last episode. You guys are wild just as always, and welcome to anyone that's new here. Because last episode is underperforming, I highly suggest you go check it out. It's 22 minutes of me exploring and being sentimental about this world. Thank you all so much for watching. Comment ranch if you made it this far into the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!